Thank you, Mr. Speaker, House members. I'll just tell you that long before I was ever recognized as representative, I was called wetback, Mexican, was told that I should sit in back of the pickup instead of in the cab of the pickup because that was my rightful place. I was told by my high school counselor that I shouldn't even consider college because I wasn't college material. Consequently, I mailed her 3 graduation announcements. I got a bachelor's and 2 master's degrees. And I'll tell you what led me up to this is my grandfather, Domingo Torres, a second-generation little Mexican man that told me once, he said, "Son," he said, "don't ever let anyone or anything make you a victim. Don't ever let anyone or anything ever make you a victim." Now let me tell you about this little Mexican man named Domingo Torres. In the 3rd grade, his dad abandoned the family, left him and his mom and his 2 sisters. So he quit school, grabbed a burlap bag, went out, picked cotton to help his mom raise his siblings. He forfeited his education so his siblings could get theirs. When he passed away, he was an illiterate, well-respected, bank board millionaire in my community. Because he said, "Son, he said, excuses will only beget more excuses." He said, "It takes effort. And if you give it all your effort, opportunities will come to you." I'll fast forward to my life. Even though my grandpa did everything extremely well, I grew up in a home where my electricity was disconnected from time to time because my parents couldn't pay the electric bill, only to find myself in the classroom the next day being ridiculed by one of my classmates because it was his dad that had to leave the baseball game early to go reconnect my electricity. I grew up in a home without a phone during all 4 years of my high school life. And back then, that was the only way you could foster relationships, you know. I get to college, I had zero, not a penny's worth of help from my family to go to school. I worked my tail off because I wanted a different life. My first career, professional career, when I was the first one to get a college degree in my family, my first professional career was not a burlap bag like my grandfather. It was a Walmart bag in these 2 hands. And the opportunity that came to me when I was scrounging for loose change underneath the car seat for my next meal was to go pick up trash on a high-end condominium across the sorority houses in College Station. And so every day I walked that property and I picked up every cigarette butt, beer bottle, and you name it, and that place was extremely clean. And it led to another property and another property. Then it went commercial. And my wife and I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go out and pick up trash on commercial properties that included junior colleges and bars. 3 o'clock in the morning, we'd go do that, she and I, picking up trash, okay? We worked hard, we invested everything we had, and at the age of 31, I was retired. That's when I moved to R-Siloam Springs. I was financially free. Because the principle that my grandpa gave me, he said, "Son, it's not excuses that are going to get you forward in life, it's effort." I'm opposed to any governmental architecture that continues to make you and others victims. Ask for a good vote on this bill.